here, and today I've got an important question for you. If you were asked to choose what is the most important to your health, sleep, water, or food, what would you choose? If you chose water, you're correct. The human body is comprised of nearly 70% water, so it's not much of a stretch to say that the basis of vitality and long life is water. Water is life. Without it, we cannot survive. If you want to feel good and be at your optimal health level, you must drink water on a daily basis. But just exactly what kind of water are you made of? Well, that depends on the kind of water you're drinking. Not all water is created equal. Let's take a look at why. So tap water is obviously a healthier solution than soft drinks, but according to the Environmental Working Group, there have been 315 pollutants found in America's tap water since 2004, and over half of these pollutants are completely unregulated and can legally exist in any amount. Yuck. Do you know what's in your tap water? Here's a list of the most common pollutants found in tap water. Aluminum, ammonia, arsenic, barium, cadmium, chloramine, chlorine, chromium, copper, fluoride, lead, nitrites and nitrates, mercury, perchlorate, radium, selenium, silver, uranium, and viruses, bacteria, and microbes. Sometimes you can see, smell, or taste the contaminants in your water, but most of the time, your water looks and smells and tastes fine. But is it? The Water Quality Association says, not necessarily. Microbial and organic contaminants cannot always be detected by the human senses. You might go years before realizing a problem exists. Many folks never become suspicious until the people in their community start getting sick. And what about all those old pipes and outdated plumbing systems that water has to travel through to get to your faucet? These old pipes can add contaminants such as lead, copper, rust, sediment, and other heavy metals to your water. At the current levels of contamination found in water, the general public is really starting to question the quality of tap water and wondering if it's safe enough to drink. This is leading to a huge increase in filtered and bottled water and contributing to the huge amount of plastic waste. Bottled water is not necessarily healthier than tap water, and yet it costs so much more. A 4-year study by the Natural Resources Defense Council shows that 1/3 of bottled water tested contains levels of contaminants which exceed the allowable limits. It makes you wonder why you're paying for bottled water, doesn't it? There was also a recent study testing for microplastics in bottled water. In this study, 250 bottles were randomly purchased. The researchers tested in over 9 countries, including the USA, with the same results. Plastic particulates were found in 93% of the samples, and these were from the major water companies Nestle, San Pellegrino, Dasani, Evian, Aqua, and Aquafina. One interesting note, in the plastic particulate study, only plastic pieces that were larger than 100 microns were counted, meaning that there's actually more plastic in the water than expected. 100 microns is about the size of a human hair. And when you think about that, that's a pretty large chunk of plastic to be consuming in our water. You can expect to be paying at least 4,000% markups on bottled water compared to the costs involved with manufacturing that bottled water. And often bottled water is filtered using reverse osmosis. And frequently the only difference between tap water and bottled water is this filtration process and the added inorganic chemicals found in bottled water, which have little to no proven health benefits. And one more thing about all those plastic water bottles being consumed. The environmental impact caused by the production and disposal of these plastic bottles is incredibly harmful to our ecosystem. Plus, plastic bottles are simply not sustainable, and they are so bad for our planet. Did you know that 8 million tons of plastic is dumped in the ocean every single year? That's equivalent to 5 grocery bags per every foot of coastline around the globe. Plus, with all that plastic floating around in our ocean, now our oceans are getting filled up with all these tiny plastic particulates, and this is causing disruption to the natural ecosystem. We have got to find a better solution. And what about these alkaline bottled waters that we're starting to see all over in the supermarket? The alkaline pH in these commercially bottled alkaline waters is actually being created chemically by the addition of inorganic chemicals such as baking soda and Epsom salts. Drinking chemically created alkaline bottled waters such as these has little to no proven health benefits and can be very expensive. For example, it would cost a 160-pound person $1,679 per year to maintain proper body hydration using Essentia alkaline bottled water. Now, I've certainly bought and drank my fair share of bottled water, and I've even tried these alkaline bottled waters. And I cannot believe how much I've personally spent on bottled water over the years if I really think about it. But to be fair, I knew my tap water was bad. It smelled and tasted like chlorine. And so I thought to myself, like so many others do, that bottled water was good and tap water was bad. And now I know better. So let's talk about reverse osmosis for a minute. Reverse osmosis is a water purification process that uses a partially permeable membrane and removes ions, molecules, and large particulates from our drinking water. Reverse osmosis systems are used in whole home filtration systems as well as in most commercial bottled water manufacturing facilities. The problem with the reverse osmosis process is that many dangerous chemicals like pesticides and herbicides and even chlorine are molecularly smaller than water. So this means that they could pass freely through the reverse osmosis membrane and end up still in your drinking water. And when it comes to the larger molecules, reverse osmosis systems can do a great job at removing the larger sedimentary materials and pollutants found in the tap water. Many of these we just covered in the tap water section. However, many of these reverse osmosis systems also remove the good with the bad. Iron, calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium. These are a few of the beneficial minerals that may also be removed depending on the reverse osmosis filtration system. These beneficial minerals not only provide a good taste in our water, they serve many vital functions within our body systems. When stripped of all these good minerals, the water can actually become unhealthy. Sometimes through a process called remineralization, these good minerals are chemically added back into the water. The remineralization process simply adds back in inorganic chemical versions of these beneficial minerals. It adds back in things like baking soda and Epsom salts. And in most cases, these inorganic chemicals that have been added are not likely to be processed correctly by your body and have little to no proven health benefits. Often, the water produced from a reverse osmosis system can even be more acidic than bottled water. And that's something to really think about when you're drinking it direct from the faucet. And what's worse, 2 to 3 gallons of water are wasted for every single gallon of water that's produced through the reverse osmosis process. So let's take a look at whole home filtration systems. Now we've talked about reverse osmosis systems. And in addition to reverse osmosis systems, we have other different types of full home filtration systems to remove chemicals, bacteria, impurities, and other sediments from your water. And many pre-filtration systems are recommended in conjunction with Kangen Water ionizer machines. However, these standalone filtration systems are missing one major benefit that the Kangen ionizer machines provide, and that is that they don't provide the incredible health benefits found in hydrogen-rich water. And this is the water that's produced during the ionization process, creating Kangen water. So most of us know that our tap water is full of chemicals and bottled water is expensive and bad for the planet. So we've known for some time now that bottled water wasn't a long-term solution to avoid drinking our tap water or to replace our tap water. But I don't think we've known there was a different solution. And thanks to Kangen water ionizers now, we have that better solution. So I love this quote by Maya Angelou. We do the best we can until we know better. And then when we know better, we do better. So now that we know better, we can start to do better for ourselves, for our families, for our pets, and for the planet. Thankfully, nature has provided us with a better solution. In the 1970s, Japanese scientists had a technological breakthrough, and they found a way to create a special type of water using electricity. This water mimics the natural healing waters found in Lourdes, France, the Hunza Valley in Pakistan, the Himalayas in China, Tlacote in Mexico, Nordina in Germany, and Nadana in India. And this, my friends, is how Kangen water was born. The word Kangen literally means return to origin. Think waterfalls, bubbling brooks. Anytime lightning strikes a body of water, energy is transferred into that water, and the water is transformed. Nature's electrically charged water is full of antioxidants and beneficial alkaline minerals. And so is Kangen water. It's full of antioxidants in the form of molecular hydrogen. It's ionized, which means it's electrically charged. It has beneficial alkaline minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and calcium. It has a rapid absorption rate and provides detoxification and hydration at cellular levels. It is truly a living water. Kangen water is water the way nature intended, direct from the comfort of your own home. Kangen water ionizer machines like the K8 offer you a way to reduce your own plastic waste and do your part to contribute to environmental sustainability and the health of the planet. These machines allow you to filter and use the tap water straight from your faucet and transform it into what many might call the most incredible drinking water on the planet. The ionized alkaline Kangen water is hydrogen-rich and packed full of antioxidants. And hydrogen-rich water has some pretty incredible health benefits and is one of the main reasons that the demand for Kangen water is constantly increasing. Since we can't all drink our water fresh from bubbling brooks, remote glacier melts, and pristine waterfalls, thankfully we have Kangen water. If you're ready to learn more, then schedule your discovery call with me today to find out how you can get started drinking Kangen water. If you'd like more information on the topics covered in this video, if you'd like to learn more about Kangen water or any of the incredible benefits that molecular hydrogen provides, or you'd like to book that discovery call, please reach out to me. Send me a message, shoot me a DM, or leave me a comment below. And of course, if someone shared this video with you, please be sure to get back in touch with them. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today and watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again real soon.